backstage, chowing down in the green room because we have a whole stride in the green room. Ice cream, candy, shrimp, lobster.
I can't hear.
Don't worry, you're not supposed to hear me. We don't want you to
I
hear
can't.
me. Hello, everybody. How we doing? We got Janet, Michelle, Amy. Oh man, Linda, Suzanne, Dolores. What's up, storage yard resident? What's going on today? Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'm having a great day. He's eating his ice cream, ladies and gentlemen. They said there's no sound. They can't hear me, Jeff. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jeff?
You have no volume. Uh-oh, he left. Can anybody hear just Jeff? I'm finishing my ice cream. You can hear me, but not Rob. Hey, that might be a good thing. What do you guys want to talk about? We can't hear Rob. That'd be a good day, huh? Can't hear you. One more bite of ice cream. The ice cream is cookies and cream ice cream, and I had a couple brownies with that. My wife bought me the other day. It wasn't even ice cream. It was oat milk. You ever have oat milk frozen dairy? No dairy. Oat milk frozen product. I couldn't eat it just from the name. So I'm usually the camera guy. I'm not the talker. Had veggies tonight. No, Rob didn't leave his voice at the stadium. I have no idea what he's auctioning off tonight. I have no idea what he's going to talk about. I would know he'd say, "What do you think? What do we do this week, Jeff?" Well, he gave me the day off yesterday, and I worked outside. It was beautiful. And then today it was like, I don't know, 30 degrees. It felt like raining, nasty. And he got a pretty big locker. It took us quite a bit. Robert's on the phone. Hello?
Yeah, put me on speaker.
Put you on speaker?
Well, that'd be a good idea.
So you're going to be on my phone talking the whole time?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to fix this.
Can anybody hear Rob?
I hope you can hear me.
I
hope so. If you can hear me, they can hear me.
We'll go on the camera and start talking, and we'll see how far delayed it is.
Oh, I'm trying to restart the computer right now. I don't understand why all of a sudden my microphone's not working. Makes zero sense. But
yeah, when you came on, they can at least hear you talk.
I thought they could hear me talk, but they couldn't hear me talk.
How many lots you auction off today?
Right, none at this point. I got some great lots tonight.
Uh-oh.
You had a good giveaway, too. Unbelievable giveaway. Why don't you tell them how this week went?
Well, I just started to.
Okay.
I covered my day off.
Of course he talks about his day off.
And what else? I talked a little bit about today. Today he bought a locker and he's like, "Oh, it's just too small by 5x10s. It'll fit."
Hello.
What's that?
I'm trying to see if the mic is working. It's still not working.
I see at the bottom of the screen it has a thing that says having issues.
See, if I'm on like this, it'll have feedback.
Oh yeah. What about now?
Hold on.
You're not on my phone.
So now you can hear me.
I can hear you.
No. Don't worry, I'll figure this out.
Give them a minute, huh? The van has been fixed. It cost $450. Someone asked if the van was fixed. Wasn't bad. It was the bearings, up and running. Took a day. Not bad.
$450.
Not bad. I'll take it. I think the other side's sure to start to go though.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, it's feeling like it. What do we do Monday? What's today? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. What do we do Tuesday? Boss man?
Tuesday.
I don't even remember. Oh, we cataloged Tuesday, I think.
Okay.
And then picked up Wednesday you picked up one of your 4 or 5 cars you're picking up in the next week.
Too many vehicles.
He's got a car-orama going of used cars. Yeah. Anyone just tuning in, Rob doesn't have volume. So
you're pretty happy about that.
I kind of wish you'd hang up on the phone. We're having a moment here. Mr. Duty picked up 2 units on Monday. Anything good in them? What do you think's wrong with your phone there? Yeah, storage units. What a way to go! What a way to go! Anyone that did a little promoting, anyone that saw the unit I got with all the perfuming in that, I took that over to Shane, and Shane and Robert were nice enough to let me put it in the auction, and that's all in the auction that's ending this Saturday. So that's pretty awesome. And I don't know if anyone's aware, but my father had passed, and we're doing an auction of all of his stuff, and that's going to be end April 3rd. And I don't think Robert minds me saying, but we did a little video going through the house and barn, and I think that's going to come out Friday, tomorrow maybe. So good things going on. You bid pretty big. He bid pretty big on some lockers today. I think he was up $4,700 in the locker, and then
I did not win it.
Did not get it. No, step back. Just didn't see enough money in it.
Sometimes you gotta quit.
And you don't like doing that.
No.
When it
scared money don't make money, but you also scared money don't go broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even understand this, Jeff. I'm really trying to figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
Thank you.
I was trying to go through my phone, but for some reason it's like wants me to sign in, and I got this new phone, and my phone's not signed in.
So you're the problem.
I'm always the problem.
So I know I can't ask the question, but I just started growing my beard on the side. My wife says, get rid of it. So I said, once it stops snowing, it's gone. So next couple of days, it'll be gone.
I don't know. It was snowing today. It was sleeting.
I was curious. Cindy said Conky and Jeremy really love the house with all the toys in it. I told you.
Yeah.
Can I say what Conky said? Or you want to say it? That was funny.
I was gonna let Conky say it.
All right.
Microphone access.
Thank you for those people who are saying stuff about my father. Great man. You should, if you, matter of fact, Robert, I know I told my mom that we would put the auction on her TV through my computer on the 3rd. That's a Thursday night. I would like to get some of that on here Thursday night if possible. That would be pretty cool to see. I love watching the auctions live.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
It will be
an awesome auction.
It will be interesting. Amazing stuff. You got some amazing auctions coming up. Good stuff going on.
Crazy auctions.
Yes.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what to do, Jeff. I'm trying here. I was going to call my business partner, but it's his anniversary too.
Check this out. Here's a nice one. It says, Rob, your progressive ad popped up on my feed this evening. It was great.
No way.
Sharing it on Facebook and tagged you. Oh, he's not on Facebook. Tag me. I want to see it.
Put your thing in the thing where they can tag you, Jeff. We got to check it out.
How do I do that?
You leave a comment.
Where?
What's your Facebook?
I don't know what it is. It's me. It's just me.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to see that. That's been a while. It's been a while since you've done that ad. Hey, am I in that ad anywhere? I was around all day.
Hello?
Hello, you're on.
Yeah!
But you're back in town.
Who's back, baby? Baby, I'm back. You can blame it all on me. What's up, J&J? Woo woo! I saw J&J this week. Actually, I saw him twice in like a week. It's been crazy. They got an unbelievable unit, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable unit. I was bidding on it, but I had to back out. So they had a crazy unit. And then, man, you guys have to check the video out. I don't know. You guys, when are you going to release that video? The first video from that auction you guys won for a lot of money the other day. Is it going to be this Friday, J&J? Let me know. And then, what a crazy week. Today, I bought 2 storage units yesterday for one money. Right? Can you hear me? Did I go mute again?
Can I hear you?
I was like, for one money.
Yeah, I was there.
3 weeks, they said. Oh, sweetness. 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, that was that Saturday auction. They bought that one unit. Remember I was telling you about? Had all kind of great stuff in there.
Yeah.
That's a great story too. You guys gonna have to check it out. And then, I guess we're gonna have to. Anyone want to buy some stuff tonight?
Bring it.
Should we show an auction? If you're a winning bidder, what are we gonna sell tonight, Jeff? Would you get ready for us tonight, Jeff?
What did I get ready? Myself.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I ate my ice cream, so I'm not grumpy. I'm happy.
You did eat your
first lot.
First lot? Let's see. I'm trying to pull it up here. Well, we're going to do this one as the first lot. Not just Jeff. Boom! Treasure lot, Jeff. We got the $1 million, Jeff. I love Lucy. $1 million. Oh yeah, Lucy. Let's start with 25
Okay,
bucks.
quick story before you
Hold
start
on, look at
babbling.
chauffeur badge. Let's get through this stuff first. 99th Infantry, garbage pail kits, Armageddon, stamps, $10 from the Dominica or something Republic. There's all kind of stuff in there. What's the story you want to tell me?
One of my favorite movies is The Rat Race, and there's a scene where the guy steals a bus with all the Lucy's going to the Lucy convention. Hilarious.
It is a good one. Yes, name on Facebook. I'll send it to you.
You gonna send it to him?
Yeah. I gotta see this ad. We have never seen our own.
I know.
The legal problems, they want to send us the ad. So if I can see this ad, it's gonna make my day. I just want to see how dumb I look in this stupid. Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
So here's the there's a lot. You got Armageddon cards, you got garbage pail cards, and Lucy. $25 open bid. Anybody want it now? $25. $25 go now. 25 yeah. $25 go now. 25 now. 25 now. 25 yeah. $25. $25 go now. What are you gonna do now? $25 go now. 20. Look at that chauffeur badge. You know, you used to have a Ohio chauffeur badge. Garbage pail kids cards. Armageddon cards right there. $25. Oh, and now what are you gonna do now? $25 go now. Anybody want it now? 25 yeah. 25 now. 25 now. 25 now. 25 now. 25 now. 25. We might have to pass our first lot of the day, just Jeff.
That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting lot.
I added so much stuff to that lot. I was like, man, it's got to be worth $1 a piece. I thought it was a good lot. What do I know about lots?
Yeah.
We'll just have to do it as our giveaway, Jeff. No one wants to buy it. We'll give it away. What? You think that's funny?
Maybe you shouldn't have broke down that quick.
I'm not giving it away yet. $1 million. I figured everybody bid on $1 million.
Lucy.
There's all kind of cool little things in here. Trinket, treasure lot, 99th Infantry Division. I figured the garbage pail kids. Boom. What do I know, Jeff?
You know, you try. I give you that.
Well, we're going to try with this lot. We might strike out all tonight. Pins, Jeff. These never fail. These are all made in the United States pins. You got the Panther, you got the paint, you got the angel, you got the flower, you got the shells, you got the things, you got the cross, you got the heart, you got the angel, you got the mom pin. All the pins won money, $25. Anybody now? $25 go now. 25. Maybe my microphone's broke again.
I hear you.
You sure? Maybe you're the only person that can hear me. Maybe no one else
listening. I'm not listening. I hear you.
$25 go now. 25 now. 25 now. 25 now. 25 now. $25. All the pin money now. Money now. Money now. Go now. $25 go now. 25 now. 25 now. 25 now. 25. See, all the comments stop, Jeff. I think we're offline, man.
Really?
I don't know.
Is anybody there?
Hello?
No, we hear you, Rob. Oh man. They just don't like what you're saying.
Oh, yes. Amy can't bid. The members, none of the members, yes. Man.
So I look at that stuff and I, from having some production background, just think of the man hours, the time that's involved in making that stuff. $25. What is that? That's, a half hour's work for a jeweler's at least a day. I mean,
I can tell you one thing. You ain't going to go buy it for $25.
That's what I'm saying.
These are made in USA, Jeff. Made in the United States of America. I figured you have to be able to get $5 a pen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Look at all that in there. Well, Jeff, should we put them two together?
And give them away?
I'm about to give up. Put in my other auction. Well, here's the earring lot, Jeff.
Wow.
You got all kind of different animals. You got, look at all these cool little ornate earrings. More earrings. These are some clip-on vintage earrings over there, the bottom ones. More earrings. Some are clip-on, some are pin. Oh, I went to the other lot. Sorry. Don't be switching lots now, Jeff. Here's the earring lot. You got the, look at all those, the wolves, the bear, angels. Squirrel? Is that a squirrel? Like Just Jeff? Did you see the picture today?
The Just Squirrel?
Just Squirrel. He was my pet. Just Squirrel. He looks just like Just Jeff. So we're going to put these two lots together, Jeff. The pins and the earrings.
Wow.
2 lots, $25. So you get this lot and this lot.
I'll tell you what.
$25 to go now to anybody now. $25 to go. That's a great lot right there.
Come on, man.
I got 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, $25 now, $30 go. I got 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25 now, $25 now, $30 go now. Brand new jewelry and all now, 25, 30 now, $25 now, 30. This is all brand new stuff right here. Never used right there now, $25 now, $30 to go. Most of it's 20 some years old. 29 down to go now, 29 to go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25 now, 30 now to go now, 25 now, 30. Switch to live chat, folks, not top chat. It's on the top there now. It's all live chat. What do you want to do now? 25 now, $30 to go now, 25 now, $30 to go now, 25, 30 for both lots. One money, Jeff. We're giving it away tonight. It's like 50 cents a piece, Jeff. $25 now, $30 to go now, 25, 30 now, $25 now, $35 to go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30. Wow. 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 $25 now, $30 to go. That's for all of it. 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Fair warning now, 25, 30. Last and final call now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Man.
Kathy nailed it.
25, 30. All in, all done.
Good for her. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. So
she's not a follower. She's a leader. I like it.
Kathy Earls, what a buy, what a buy.
Like someone that takes charge.
On top of it. Man. It's getting tough tonight. Getting tough tonight, Jeff.
I don't know. Not for Kathy.
Not for Kathy. It's getting great
Smooth
for her.
sailing.
You just made so much money.
Smooth sailing.
I don't know. We got these foreign coins. Foreign coin lot. And there's some American coins in here, too. There's some old coins in there, I know. Some tokens like $18.99, 1 cent. Look at that, Jeff.
Wow.
Indonesia. $1,000 in Indonesia. You go to Indonesia, you're going to be rich, Jeff. There's tokens in there also. So this has coins, tokens, foreign coins, U.S. coins, all kind of coins, and 1,000 Indonesian dollars. That's got to be worth $25, Jeff. $25 go now, 25 now, 25, yeah, $25, anybody. $25 go now, 25 now, 25 for 1,000 Indonesian dollars. $25 go now, 25, yeah, $25 go now, 25 now, 25 now, 25 now, 25 now, 25. All kind of money in there. Chuck E. Cheese tokens, old steel penny in there. We got this $18.99 1 cent piece right there. What are you going to give her it all now? Get $25 go now, 25, yeah, $25 now, 25 now, 25 now, 25. No one wants to get money for $25. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to give it away, Jeff. Hey, we can give away money. That's a great lot right there.
It is.
Obviously, our money people aren't in tonight. for that. 50 pence from UK. That's right. There's 50 pence in UK. All right, Jeff. Should we give away this money?
Sure.
What are you going to ask? Question.
What am I going to ask?
Yeah. You want them to pick a number? You're going to ask them a question. What do you want them to do, Jeff?
What was the last thing you threw at me?
That's the question?
Yeah.
Do you know what it was in the video?
No. You should remember.
I don't. I threw like 3 things at you today.
You asked me for the question, not the answer.
Well, I'm not going to have an answer to that question.
Okay.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
See what good I am?
It was a good one, though. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll give away the foreign money.
Wait, I want to know if I'm in the commercial. Am I in the commercial? I don't even know
if I'm in the commercial.
You're definitely in the commercial.
Are you sure?
I was cameraman number 2.
I don't even know
Did you ever tell that story?
What,
Did you ever tell that story?
Yeah. I put out a video.
When you
hired by a $150 billion company or whatever.
They're going to do this commercial, and I want you to come in, and I want you to videotape them videotaping me. I felt a little awkward at first, and then he's like calling the take scene, and he's like, "You ready, cameraman number 2?" I'm like,
"You felt important then."
Huh?
That's when you felt important and professional.
Yeah, and they bought lunch.
That's true. They did buy us lunch.
Good day.
And they paid us.
You?
No. I did not get the money. I can tell you that.
Right.
It was all spent on storage units. If I would have had that money now, I would have bought that unit today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. On the foreign money, you're going to get all this money. Members, we'll just give it away. There's tokens. There's definitely money in there. There might be even some silver. I didn't even go through this, Jeff. I just threw it together. So all the foreign money, you get it. Man, remember I had that question the other day, Jeff? I was like, this would be a great question.
Yeah.
I have no clue what it was.
I don't either.
Remember I told you, I was like, Jeff, remind me. All right. We're just going to do a number. Members, 1 through 100. First person to get the number gets the money. I just wrote the number down. Free money. First member to get 1 through 100. This is the easy one, Jeff. Easy one. I wrote down the number, Jeff. You want me to text you it too?
Yep.
Okay.
They're coming in. You better be looking at your screen.
Yeah. How am I going to text you and look at my screen?
Do it fast. They're coming fast.
Uh-oh.
I think they got half the alphabet already.
Uh-oh. They're going quick. I think I see maybe. Hold on. I don't know. Let me keep looking. Keep putting the numbers in. I'm looking through the numbers here. I was texting Jeff. I didn't get to see. I'm going through. Oh, man.
I'm not seeing it.
They're coming in fast, Jeff. I don't know.
Does anyone want a hint?
Hold on. I think, keep going.
I see one.
Oh!
No, Susan.
Will she be Dolphins?
Is that the first one?
I think so. The first one, I'm looking. I see Dolphins was first. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I think Dolphins got 77 first. What's up?
Do you see Skylar Dog's number?
37?
444.
Oh.
Isn't it supposed to be between 1 and 100?
They put a bunch in there.
444.
Free money. Dolphins. Everyone likes free money.
Uh-huh.
What do you see what I'm auctioning off next?
Well, they got to send in, right? Send them your
Yep.
email.
Email, second sense, your full name, YouTube name, full address, and the item that you are winning for free. Just say you want it for free. You know what I'm auctioning off next? You ready? All right, what do you get for Conky? Give 10 now, give 10 now, $5, $2. Anybody Conky?
A penny. Give me. I'll pay you.
Dollar on Conky here. Anybody? $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1.
Well, apparently my wife's not watching because she's not bidding either.
Oh, you got a bid.
We got a bid. 25 on MJ's luck. Sharon said 2 cents.
There you go.
Oh, Cindy said hello, Conky.
I'm glad I'm not a member.
Excuse me.
What? He's trying to auction me off.
Auctioning off my husband.
I don't know. That's just the way it goes.
He's not sold yet.
You can still bid.
I don't think they can afford the shipping in Noreen.
Yeah.
I've given you almost over 40 years of my life.
So
40 years of my life.
So bid $40. I got to be worth that.
What's your father used to say? Your father used to say?
About the dog?
I wouldn't give you something for it. I wouldn't give you a penny for it or something.
Something like that.
No, he's mine.
He's all yours. MJ Lux says, I think I won.
I think so. Noreen did not bid.
Oh, man. I'm not boxing you up, Conky.
What did you put in your pocket you're going to show him today? Do you remember that?
I do. I have it right here. But before that, you wanted to say, what was Conky saying at the house? So first off,
Conky, I was pretty excited to see your reaction at that house because I'm not a Tonka type guy, but I was blown away just by everything that was in there. And I said, I just wish I could have seen Rob, what was his reaction? How did he act? And Rob told me what you said. What Rob said, you said, I lost it laughing. I don't know if it's true or not.
What's that?
Jeremy said something to you. He goes, hey, Conky, what about this thing? And you said, well, if I have any money left when I get to lot number 5, I might buy it.
I did say that. That might have been on his video, too. If you watch Jeremy's video, I think
that's hilarious. That's classic.
Well, I spent a bunch of money today.
Oh boy!
I spent $3,200 today.
What?
Well, you guys know. Well, most of you don't know. I went to Cincinnati last night, and on the way to Cincinnati, I stopped and looked at a trailer in Columbus that I've had my eye on for a couple months. Ever since I knew I was going to Cincinnati, I saw this thing on Facebook Marketplace, and I was trying to find a trailer, cheaper or whatever you want to call it, and closer. And I couldn't find one. It's a whole long story trying to buy a trailer on Facebook. Anyway, I bought a 3-year-old 5x8 trailer this morning.
5x8.
Yeah, well, 8 foot long by 5 foot wide. It's the same size as the one I lost on the turnpike a couple months ago. Only this one has the gate that flips down instead of the doors that open. But that model sells for like $3,600 new, and these people only used it a few times. And it came with a bunch of extras like all the locks, and when I say locks, I mean like the tongue lock, the wheel lock that looks like one of those boots that they put on the wheel. It came with it's like a $500 or $600 accessory that you strap to the front, and you turn this crank and you wheel the trailer around with this dolly thing that straps to the front of it. So
they say a picture's worth 1,000 words.
I would, but they
pictures.
I didn't take any pictures of it. I should have.
Too wrapped up in the moment, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I hitched it up, it was just starting to pour down rain down there. So I just jumped in the car and ran home. By the time I got home from driving to, I stopped by in Columbus on the way down to look at it, and then I stopped on the way back to pick it up. By the time I stopped in Columbus, bought the trailer, went to Cincinnati, checked in the hotel, went down to the Cincinnati Federal Building this morning, which is where I was, which is the reason I went down there. I was there for a couple hours, and then I came. I was just so tired by the time I got home. It was really really tough to.
So did it go the way you were hoping?
It actually, the law's not going to change based on what I saw today.
Oh.
Part of it is the attorney that was arguing for the change basically missed an opportunity in his rebuttal. You can tell he was a little green. There was two young attorneys fighting it out, but the other one was more prepared. But the opportunity he missed was when the attorney for the state said that, you know, we need this law because it protects the auctioneer's client, the consignor. The rebuttal should have been, okay, well, if it's there to protect the consignor, why is it prohibiting people from auctioning off their own stuff? If the purpose of the law is to protect the consignor, why is it prohibiting transactions where there is no consignor? Right. He didn't. He completely missed that. I mean, he got kind of tongue tied in his argument, and it got to the point where there was at one point the more senior judge, Judge Clay, said, "Stop interrupting me. We can't both talk at the same time." You know, a reprimand like that, and it just wasn't going good for him the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But what it does open up the door for is when somebody does get in that position, because I'm waiting for the actual decision to come out. It might be weeks or months before they actually publish the decision, but I'm hoping that it mentions that, you know, the law is there to protect the consignor, so that when something does happen and somebody does wind up in front of a court who doesn't have a consignor, they say, well, this clearly isn't the meaning of this law. This isn't the spirit of the law. If it's there to protect the consignor and there is no consignor, who's the victim? So that's
you.
It kind of, yeah, really. It kind of strengthens my argument the way that it went down today. But
and so
in my case, it would protect me from myself, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, well, you need protection from yourself sometimes. Yeah.
Some of us do.
So I'm assuming Cynthia meant the last thing I threw at you was a pillow.
Oh.
I'm thinking. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Michelle says they put a shark against. Actually, no. This guy that was arguing was a pretty well established attorney. He was better at presenting his case in writing than he was orally in the arguments this morning. I'll put it that way.
Should have had you help out.
You know what's funny is I was there when I got there. I was the first person in the courtroom, and I was probably in the courtroom completely alone for a good 20 minutes or a half hour before anybody else walked in. And it was so peaceful in there. But it felt, by the time they started calling cases, it was they didn't call this case till like 9:30. It was the second one. The courtroom was about 75% to capacity by the time, and every guy in there was wearing a tie and a jacket, and dressed up as I was sitting there. I just had my jeans on, my tennis shoes.
So you were the only person there that was in jeans and tennis shoes?
I had a button-down shirt, but it wasn't, I didn't have a tie on. It was like they could tell I was the only non-attorney in the whole room. You know what I mean?
I know. There's one attorney in this room. There he is. Attorney.
There's Jeremy.
Yeah. He attorney lockers in the money.
Yep.
Attorney lockers in the money. That's funny.
You guys talking about me again?
We must be.
Man. We had auction school this week. That's what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
You dropped me off at auction school.
Did Jeff really drop you off?
Yes. And Roy drove me back to my vehicle.
Wow. Man, I didn't have any curbside drop off or anything like that.
It was nice.
Where were we before that? We went somewhere before.
We had to pick up a unit.
We got a locker somewhere.
Yeah, we had to go pick up a unit. This is what he wanted me to show you, Conky, though, before I forget real quick. Hold on. I'm going to full screen.
No, you said he would dig that.
Oh, nice.
Told you he'd dig it.
That's
a pulsar.
That's in what auction?
I haven't put it in an auction yet.
Oh.
But it's a pulse. It goes this way. I'm sorry. It's upside down.
Yeah. It's a pulsar.
I knew you'd like that because it has both the digital and what's called.
Nice.
The crystal does have a little chip in it, though.
Yeah, I see up in the upper left-hand corner there. Yeah.
What's that worth? Calculations?
If it works and it didn't have that chip in the crystal, that could be a $150, $200 watch. I don't know. Why are your eyes getting big?
That's a lot. That's nice. It's nice. That's a nice score.
Might want to hold on to that one.
That came from the unit today.
I bought a unit today.
You did?
$360 in Gainesville. Dude, gonna blow your mind, man. I got it so cheap. This 360 is so cheap. 10 by 10, completely stacked. Grandma passed away. Very first thing I find is gold. Again.
Wow.
Well, we'll see how my unit. I bought a unit in Piqua, Ohio. So
Piqua. That's
there. Now that I've got a trailer and I've got a little bit of room in a storage container that I bought, and we've got some time Saturday. Is anybody else going to the auction run Saturday? Well, Jeremy, you're back in Florida.
So. I'll be there.
Yeah. You'll be there. What auctions, Conky, are you going to? I know.
I guess they're in Pennsylvania somewhere, just north of Pittsburgh. They got. I think Noreen said 16 units.
I am not going. I'm helping out Dean Ficatikas.
Saturday?
Yeah, he asked if I could help him out with this auction. He's doing a state auction, and he said there's supposed to be some really good stuff in there. Old military stuff, Boy Scout stuff. He said the whole house is full of stuff.
Jeff should probably go and bid.
He goes to me. He goes, "You're probably going to buy a lot of stuff, Rob."
So is that like a live auction at somebody's house, like they used to do it?
Just live auction. Yeah, we're going to be bringing.
Really?
Stuff.
Oh wow!
No online bidding, Conky.
Where is that?
It's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
It's like probably 10, 15 minutes from my building.
Are they putting any pictures online of anything, or is it just go and figure out what's there? And
I have no clue. I haven't looked,
but
it's under Dean's site. So if you look up Dean, he just did the auction Wednesday. I'm sure you can find his website.
You buy anything?
I bought we cleaned them out today. I tell you a little pop secret. We found this watch.
That is a nice watch.
And then we found gold. Don't
you see that gold? You see a gold hit historic high today?
No. How much is that?
I don't know. I just saw it hit a historic high.
I want to know how high historic could be. It's gonna be like $3,076. That's my guess.
It's been over 3,000.
Is it over 3,100? I might have to sell.
I don't know. I've been so busy I couldn't look. I just saw it come through the news saying that gold hit a historic high.
Man,
I had to jump on here. I didn't have time for dinner, man.
I know. Jeff's eating ice cream. You're eating food. Good thing I ate before I got on.
My dinner's in the air fryer. That's actually my lunch. I wasn't going to come on tonight. I'm too exhausted. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and eat beforehand. I wasn't even going to eat. I was just going to go home and work. But
I know right now you're going to wish you remember.
You giving away gold?
Oh, no. I'm selling. I'm auctioning this right now.
So, Rob, look. Hey, Rob.
25-year Knights of Columbus pin. Diamond and 14-karat gold.
Why am I not a member?
Damn.
What's that, Jeff?
I was going to ask you, all that gold in my mom's auction, is that a good time to be selling gold?
It's always a good time to be selling gold.
Historic high. I would be selling like crazy right now. Buy low, sell high.
But is it going to keep going higher? Doesn't gold just keep going higher, or is it going
Nothing
to
always goes higher. Everything's got to come down and then go
It
back
always
up.
comes down.
So all right.
Well, it fluctuates, but if you look at the trend of the price of gold, it'll probably go down a little bit and then go back up.
I don't know. The stock market is at all-time high, and now it's down what?
Jeff, now's a good time to sell.
That's perfect because she's got
$25 now, 30. I got $25, $30 go now, 25, 30 for gold. Ladies and gentlemen, gold. We just talked about all-time high. You could have a piece of gold tonight. And Knights of Columbus, 25-year pin. This is a double whammy winner because you get Knights of Columbus. Oh, I covered up the gold. I got to show it again now. Hold on.
Jeff, now's an incredible time to sell.
Boom, dog. Now 60. $50 now, $60 go, I got 50 now, 60 now, 50 get 60, 50 get 60, 50 get 60. Yeah, $50 now, $60 go, I got 50 now, 60 now, 50 now, 60 now, 50 now, 60 now, 50 now, 60. You want a bid, don't you, Hales?
Yeah.
I know you do.
Yeah.
It's gold.
Gold. 25-year. Unbelievable. 25-year gold pin. Knights of Columbus. 14 karat gold, not 10 karat, Jeff. 14 karat. The good carat. The 14. Oh, you had me laughing so hard today, Jeff.
Why?
I got $60 now, $70 go. I got 60 now, 70 now, 60 now, 70. $60 now, $70 go on the nice gold pin now, $60 now, $70 go.
That's
So,
nice.
we're going through the rings. I find these gold rings today. And I'm like naming the carats on them. And then Jeff goes, man, what'd you say? I think you're up to like 30-something carat. That's pretty good.
I said you found 2 10s, 14 and another 10. You're up to $38 in carats. Or 38 carats.
Man, I want some 38 carat.
Just adding up the carats.
Oh, man. Speaking of carats, we got 14 karat here. 60 now, 70. Hey, George. How you doing, George? Woo, George.
Hey, everyone. Happy Friday Eve.
George of the jungle.
You're embarrassing me.
You embarrass me all the time. You stick your fingers in all my orifices. What are you worried about? Whoa, why did you full screen me?
I was trying to delete you, remove you.
You never get that right.
Noreen would give Conky a kiss.
That's Noreen. That is Noreen. I am not Noreen.
Oh, man. Oh, no, they're wrestling. Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, man. Should I bring my invisible wife up here?
I got to go, guys.
$60 now, $70 go. I got 60 now, 70. $60 now, $70 go now, 60 now, 70 now, 60 now, 70. Fair warning. 60 now, 70. Don't let Jeremy leave and go register to buy this right now. $60 now, $70 go now, 60 now, 70 now, 60 now, 70. What do you think of that collection, Jeremy?
Oh, my goodness. That collection is amazing.
Come
on, Conky. Hey, rub it in, Conky. Why don't you rub it in?
Man.
Hey, Jeremy, I told my wife, I says, Conky's wife comes up and kisses my cheek. I says, you should do that so I could show them. She said, ain't happening.
Yeah, she's on my level.
Yeah, right. You just licked me. You were giving me tongue. I ain't seen Noreen give Conky any tongue online.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I ain't seen Noreen give Conky any of the tongue. And George just gave it.
No,
No,
I didn't.
no. Just
Look at how ready it is.
leave it alone.
What?
Look,
What did I miss?
look.
Nothing.
Look,
I've been watching tomorrow night. No, I hear. What did they say?
Oh, nothing.
I'll watch later. Whoa.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, my gosh.
Get your girls. Get
I
your
feel
girls.
like I should be leaving the show right now.
Get a room.
Get your
Oh,
wife.
man.
Let's have a kissing.
Mm.
Mwah.
You're making this awkward.
He's making it awkward.
Someone call.
Help! Help!
Help, please.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was going to turn in that kind of show, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for everybody.
Okay. So where were we? Did you sell the gold yet?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about it. I mean, I'm embarrassed right now. I'm turning red.
You're at $60.
$60 now, $70 go now, 60 now, 70. Last and final warning now, 60 now, 70 now, 60, 70. $60 now, $70 go now, 60 now, 70 now, 60 now, 70. All in, all done. $60 now, 70 for your piece of 14 karat Knights of Columbus 25-year anniversary pin gold. 25 all in, all done. 25 years for $60 of wonderful gold. That's a great deal. Sold $60. Wow, wow, wow. MJ's luck. I guess it's MJ's luck today.
Hey, Skylar Dog said Conky's blush shows so well. I would agree 100%.
Oh, Conky turns red.
For a second there, you blended into your sandblaster.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell the difference, huh?
Conky will get red. He
Looked like Conky had been in Florida and got a sunburn again.
Oh man.
Luckily, the blush goes away after a few minutes. The sunburn takes a little longer.
I don't know. I just learned something about Conky. If you start chanting tongue, 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 he turns red.
He red.
We can talk about something else now.
Yep.
Mark said, "Welcome to Always Awkward, the new AA."
New AA. I like it.
What was your guys' favorite thing in that house?
I loved the Toys R Us truck. Loved it.
Interesting.
Don't even ask me that.
Non-caffeine.
That's like Conky's heaven right there. If it just had a little bit more Tonkas, then Conky would have been perfect.
So
I love the Stompers, the Stompers case as well. That's one of the next things I'm going to try and collect. I was telling Rob, if you guys find any original Stompers in the packaging, let me know. And I absolutely will bid on all of them. So that's one of the next things I want for my 80s toys collection is all the original Stompers. And then we found the case in the second garage, but Rob said you guys haven't seen any actual Stompers yet.
No. But maybe they're in that garage.
Probably. If the case is there, why would you have a case but no Stompers there?
But you only want the ones in the package, still. You don't.
I want them in a package.
Okay.
Marydale super sticker. Thank you, Marydale. We appreciate that as always. I'll have to send you a picture. It's Stomper related.
Hey, I think Rob, between you and Jeremy and your artistic talents, and Mary has been so nice that you guys should come up with a song for her.
Marydale song?
A Marydale song.
It's a Marydale today.
No.
She's so wonderful. Hey, hey.
AA, always awkward.
Sorry, Mary.
I think she's retracting her $2 now. Can I have my $2 back, please? Mary just said. Thank you, Marydale.
Marydale just unsubscribed.
This is a merry song. Why don't you sing along? This is the merry song. Why don't you sing along? It goes Mary, 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 me. Always awkward.
I'll give you that one.
Oh man.
Hey, I was head nobbing. I've noticed if you guys are ever out watching music, I've noticed that I am an incredible head bobber. And if you look around, there are non-head bobbers, and then there are definitely head bobbers. And it's a thing, it's a group. If you just give yourself a little awareness next time you're out around people in like a bar or somewhere with music, Check the head bobbers.
Oh, you know what? You don't have to be in a bar or a place with music. Just drive down the freeway. If you're passing a decent number of cars, just look and see who's doing this as they're driving down.
I don't know. I don't know if I head bob while I'm driving.
Some people do.
You ain't trying then.
I don't, but
Yeah. I don't know. I just noticed when I'm out, I'm a head bobber. And you had me head bobbing. That's what brought that up.
there you go.
It's good music. Good music.
We bobbers out there. We bobbers out there appreciate you.
From the heart, Marydale. From the heart.
I think
hello, guys. Starting to diversify to buy gold on my 401k.
There you go.
Nice.
That's one way to do it.
Yep, you can always diversify some. Thank you, Joe.
I just gave Chelsea more gold. When did I have dinner with Chelsea? Monday. Oh, right after auctioneer school. That's why I had to leave right away. I had dinner with Chelsea, and I brought her a gift. So I gave away the free gold in auctioneer school.
Right.
To the auction so I brought some for Chelsea as well, and I gave Chelsea some more.
I was trying to get some, but no.
What, you didn't come up and sell, man. They didn't vote for you.
I wanted to sell, but the only thing is that all those kids got. I mean, I say kids. They're all like half of them probably older than me, but all those guys and lady were so excited to sell. I just hate to take that opportunity because there's only so many lots, and I've sold. I thought about it in my head the other day. How many lots have I sold in my life?
You think you're at 1 million yet, or you definitely got to be over 100,000?
Oh, easily, way over
100,000. Because we're at 25,000 in less than 6 months on, and that's with running 600 lots a week, and you do way more lots than us.
So, but it was great to hear all the kids at auctioneer school. Thank you, Joan. We appreciate it. Auction off the stuff. They had a great time. It's a great experience. Without you providing that opportunity, they would never get to auction that much stuff off.
It was fun. We had a good time.
And the one guy didn't want to auction everything off, and then we all started chanting his name, and he got up and auctioned.
Derek. It was like when we said tongue.
And watch the replay.
Joe's wife messaged us. Yeah. Apparently, Joe Yoder, who won the gold, messaged us.
The replay and Whatnot got rid of that feature.
So Whatnot used to take every single one of your auctions, and it would be under a file called past auctions.
Yeah,
and then George told me they got rid of the feature now. It's gone.
So you can't go back to any past auction?
I guess not, because Joe's wife wanted to go back and watch it.
Oh, man.
That's kind of sad, man.
That's sad.
Learn how to flip it for him.
You know what also is sad? When someone's sitting in the back all by themselves.
Roy!
What's happening?
What's up, Roy?
Not much, man. Not much at all. Finally made it.
So, Tyler, what were you doing today?
I was clearing out a house for a pickup from a estate sale. So we were doing part 1 today and losing on storage units I thought I won, and running trash to the curb for bulk pickup because I got mattresses and a sofa that needs to go out. So that was today, and yesterday we bought 2 units, and man, I was really hoping we would have had another one today, but
wow, oh well. 2 yesterday, man. You guys don't mess around.
There was how many units were there yesterday?
22.
Who got the best one?
And there was a bunch of
so they
common owner ones too.
They bought before from us.
A lot of common owners.
Yeah.
I don't know who bought the best one's gonna be tough. We have to watch the video. I bought the best one.
How much did you pay?
$410, I think, for 2 5x15s next to each other with military trunks and old stuff and vintage Playboys.
I gotta talk to the rep about how are they able to bid again if their payment doesn't go through. Like they need to put a stop on it.
Whoa. Hey, Conky, did you tell the guys? Conky, did you tell the guys about the law in Ohio not not changing based on the court hearing today?
Yeah, well, I mean, Roy wasn't here, but and I'll say it again. The
George.
it looks like the law is going to stay the same, based on the arguments I saw this morning in the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals. I don't see it changing based on that case. So when they come out with their decision, it'll just be interesting to read exactly what they say. But Jeremy, I didn't tell you this morning. Part of what I think happened was the attorney that was arguing for the appellant wasn't really prepared, and he missed an opportunity during the his rebuttal to point out a flaw in the law that I've seen, where when the state was presenting its case, it says, look, we got to protect this client of the auctioneer. So, this is how we protect the client of the auctioneer, the consignor. We protect them by licensing the auctioneer. And in the rebuttal, what the attorney should have said was, okay, if you're protecting the client of the auctioneer, the consignor, why does the law say you can't auction off your own stuff? And he completely missed the opportunity to bring that forth in the argument. So any arguments going forward for anybody else, especially if you're auctioning off your own stuff, is you have to make sure you bring that out, and you have to attack the Fourth Amendment aspect of it. But that's, that's just me, it's just me on my soapbox.
Yeah, I honestly don't see it being appealed and going away. As a matter of fact, I think Ohio is probably going to be the forerunner in the beginning, and all the other states will probably end up following. So there's more control and more protection. When we hold our auctioneer licenses, which 3 of us here have, we are held to a higher standard and a much higher standard in regard to the laws and legalities. And so my guess, for better or for worse, my guess is Ohio is going to set the new standard and other states will follow. I want to see it go that route because I don't even need a license in Florida. Now I can be licensed in Florida because Ohio how do you say that word, Rob?
Reciprocity.
Yes, that one, Roy.
Reciprocity or reciprocal license.
Yeah, reciprocal license. So I mean, it's easy for me to do now, but I don't know. I typically what happens is one state starts something and then all the other states fall in line.
Well, the Tennessee law is older. The Tennessee law was in place when Ohio changed theirs. And that was one of the arguments today was they said this law has been around since 1967 in Tennessee, when in fact it changed dramatically. I think Tennessee changed their law in like maybe 16 or 17, because this case has been sledging through the Tennessee courts for several years. So they weren't really attacking it from the angle that I was thinking they were attacking it from. They were actually going after the base law itself, even whether they had changed it or not. They were going after the old law with this, because they were representing an auction firm that had unlicensed auctioneers taking pictures of the stuff. You see, it was a licensed auctioneer firm. The auctioneer had a license. This case was because they had unlicensed people photographing the lots. That's why they were in trouble.
Wow.
Huh.
So I'll just bring this to you, Rob. Are the people that photograph your lots licensed auctioneers?
Yes.
Everybody's got their license.
Yeah, I photo them all.
So nobody else photos anything that.
No, I'm the only person that photos there, Conky. Pretty much what I do.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter in Ohio anyway, because Ohio's law is different. But in Tennessee, they were going after these people because unlicensed auctioneer, and they were writing descriptions. They weren't actually auctioning anything off, but they were writing descriptions. They were photographing the lots and all that. So that's what that case was about.
Well, the thing is, my company has an auction license, Conky.
Right, and so did this one. This company had a license, an auction license, because it was owned by a licensed auctioneer. It was set up the same way that your company's set up here, but they were using people without a license to hold the camera and take the pictures of the lots, and that was the issue in Tennessee.
Would they be covered under that license?
No, they were unlicensed.
Here's something a little bit different, but kind of falls into suit to me. Is it's just things you need to know are oddities. But I learned from my parents' estate that I found out you can't put online estate auction, you can't advertise that without there being a probate number.
Yep.
Correct.
You can't use the term estate.
That's
And
part of the law.
At least in Ohio.
I'm like, you know, my mom's still alive. It's her stuff. Going to be a living estate, and it's like there's got to be a probate number.
Yep.
You just say auction. You can't say estate. You got to just say auction.
And once again, I'll tell you the same thing. Go through the auction pages. There's so many estates out there. I guarantee you half of the estate auctions have no probate number. Once again, unfortunately, there has to be someone to enforce the law.
What if you're selling a station wagon with wood grain sides?
What do you mean?
It's called an
16
estate
inches
wagon. When the car has wood grain sides, it's called an estate. You're not allowed to sell that?
No.
Oh, well, okay.
I think it's a different meaning.
I'm sure it is. Well, no, actually, it's the same meaning. It's if you're talking about an estate as like that was.
No, one's describing a person's lifetime belongings. The other one's describing a car.
Well, but the car, but the root of the estate wagon in the car was like a piece of property, like a ranch, like your estate. That was the root of the calling the station wagon the estate wagon.
Okay, you're right.
This is the culmination of your this is it. You've arrived. You have an estate now. Is how they name that.
I think that's probably a little bit different than the whole.
Yeah. Legal definition is going to be different, but that's how they came up with the name of the car.
I still say I've been liquidating estates, properties, equipment, buildings, whatever, for quite a while now, and I firmly believe that the online auction is the best way to liquidate. I just, out of everything I experienced, by far, if you want to move product, it might not be the most money for each individual price, but you move volume and you get it. You liquidate, which is most of the time what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Online auctions is by far the best way to go.
Well, you said two key things, I think, there, Jeff, that I think a lot of people miss out on, which is like, what we do is we're liquidators and we do it in bulk and volume in order to make it work, because you can't always have quality. Like, I mean, how much quality do you get with the quantity? You know what I mean? Like, I can't do a quality sale every sale. Like, I can't have banger lot after lot after lot,
Well, but that's my point. Estates aren't just individual things. Estates are a combination of many things.
Everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some banger lots in the estate and then some lots. But like I tell people on estate auction, I'll try to sell everything.
Yep.
Cupboard, it has a bunch of half bottles of cleaning products, whole cupboard cleaning products.
Yep, gone.
Gone.
I don't care if it's $2, $1.
Joan!
Just take it all.
Jeremy, I am sending you a Pink Panther coin, says Joan.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
We'll just make more.
The Pink Panther.
Was that for Deanna?
I'll make her move.
No, just leave it for Deanna.
Where was it? Who was telling me that Jeff should do an ASMR?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some more.
What should I do?
With your voice, you should do AMSR videos, which are just talking videos.
Read the dictionary.
Yeah.
Man, $700 in property tax.
That's it.
For a half. Yep.
I'd be thrilled with
living there for a while.
$700 in property taxes.
They've probably been living there for a while. Paying for my own dirt every year.
My
But if
one
you look at the
property.
definition of Ohio estate auction, it doesn't say anything about it has to be probate or anything. That's the best part. Like right here is auctioneer. It says Ohio auctioneer laws definition. There you go. Estate auction means any auction of real or personal property of a deceased person. That's what it says there in the definition of Ohio laws.
Yep.
So if they're deceased, they might not have a number just because they're deceased. I would argue it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want you saying estate auction, the person's now is still alive. That's what the main thing. The only way I guess they know if they have a court thing or I don't know. But yeah, that's the law though. Why is it that way? To protect the buyers.
The buyers.
Yep.
So they don't want people saying, oh, it's an estate auction. Then you go there and it's not an estate auction. It's just a bunch of junk I got out of a storage unit.
It's a station wagon.
Okay, but do they
It's a
think the
station
buyers,
wagon with wood paneling.
I
Sides.
show up and it's a station wagon with wood. Who is the auctioneer?
but do they really think that the buyers are how should I put this? Is somebody going to pay more for a widget because the person who owned it was dead?
Can you see that?
I see a bunch of stuff. I don't know what it is.
That's all those video games I found in the top of that barn this weekend.
Oh,
Wow.
You guys talking about amazing finds?
that was an amazing find.
In the top of a barn. 3 systems, a ton of PSPs, and Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2s.
Nice.
Here, I'll show you a better picture.
Are you able to?
Let me will show it sideways. Yeah, that's the first thing I could do.
That is
This is what Jeff found
incredible.
at the top of a barn
Nice.
that he was cleaning out.
That's so incredible. Sega
See,
Genesis
Sega.
there too.
Wow.
Shane said he estimated between $800 and $1,200.
And what did I tell you? How much?
You said 1,000 just from the picture.
Yeah.
He laid it
Easy.
out.
I would go well over that, to be honest with you, just based on what I see.
He sent me three picture of 3 different ones that sold for over $250 a piece.
Yeah, I can believe it. Especially like the Genesis. You got all the games to go with it.
Oh yeah.
Let it be an obscure game. I mean, that could easily.
Well, here's the
you
one
know,
game. It's like a $250 game. It sells for all day. I can't think of the name of the game right now, though.
Roy's been killing it with video games on Whatnot.
He
He's
just
been
bought a
selling
unit.
dog trucks.
He just bought a unit with video games in it.
Yep.
From Dean?
Yeah.
Man, what kind of games?
PlayStation 2. I saw a Nintendo DS, I believe. So we get to go dig through it tomorrow, but this was all like in an upside down basket right up front.
What if we just play vintage video games for auctioneer school, Roy?
I like that.
Education.
Yeah.
Education.
We can tell them why this is important to test your product before.
Unemployment. No.
Test your product. There you go. All right, it's time to test the product.
So, but I'm hoping a PS2 is in there. I know
There's got to be a PS2. There's PS2 games.
Yep, but I didn't. Well, I'll
The games
have
are
to
better
surprise
anyway.
some people, but I definitely saw a Nintendo Wii cord in there. So
Nice. Hey, I do want to take the opportunity and give accolades to both Roy and to Rob, who very heavily are investing in the future of this business because of their love of the business, but also their love of people and the upcoming generation of auctioneers. So Roy taking lead on teaching and inviting us to be a part of that as well. It is a ton of fun. I believe in it, and I love being a part of it. And we had a great opportunity. And Roy and Rob, you guys just did a phenomenal bang-up job investing in the lives of these future auctioneers. I thank you on behalf of them.
Oh, man. I mean, first of all, you bringing all that stuff for him to sell, man, that's just awesome. I mean, Roy setting this up, it's just a great experience. And then the panel we had up there, you had Roy Avery's, you had Jeremy Hales, you had myself and Mr. Mark
Christian.
Walton. Talk about a panel of auctioneers that you want to hear something that you can learn something from. Man, unbelievable.
Christian too.
Oh yeah, Christian.
He had to go home after the auction.
He was running the whatnot from behind, so they were shadowing him.
Hold on, Roy.
Hold on. Turn that off. There we go.
Oh, there's the panel.
Oh, you guys sent us that photo, man.
Did Lisa take that?
Yeah.
Look at that panel right there.
Look at the legs.
How many years of experience are represented in that panel right there? Like, you think we hit 100 years, all four of us combined?
I would say, yeah, probably. Mark's got a lot himself right there. He's about 40 years himself.
And that's probably just being licensed, right?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, his family's been auctioneers his whole life, so he grew up in the auction business. So,
yeah,
you know.
And as a matter of fact, he told me I got to get the bio over to him. He's going to put me up on the website.
Nice.
You know, as the online expert for the class. And you guys are always welcome to jump in. I'll let you know when the classes are, and if you guys can, you're there. And I mean, we just keep building it.
Yeah, it was awesome. Mark's such a good guy too.
Yeah,
he is. He's incredible. He's incredible. Yeah, you know what I love about Mark? He loves the Lord. He loves his family. He loves firearms. He loves coins and gold. He loves this business, but he has his priorities straight.
Oh yeah.
He has his priorities straight, and he's straight and narrow. He does it right, and he teaches it right, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell. I told all those guys at Auctioneer School. I mean, like I said, if you want to see someone that has done it right the entire life, is right there, Mark Walton and his family. Like I said, those guys are unbelievable, and they have unbelievable reputation in the auction community, not just in this area, but in Ohio and national.
Yeah,
and national. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Roy, you did an awesome job, though.
Hey, all I did is made the connection and bring in people that can help teach the next generation, the right way to do it. And then it's like I got the auction firm license, and I'll circle back to in Ohio. If you have an auction firm license, the company's covered, but you have to designate the auction firm manager, which is the one that goes and takes the test so that you have the license. And basically what I end up doing, or what I was doing as the auction firm manager, is I'm the one that, if anything came back on the company for any egregious mistakes, I'm the one that's, being looked at as far as making sure that our company's following the rules of the Department of Agriculture's, auctioneer program. So if somebody takes pictures or does a description, I have to just make sure that all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, and we're following the procedures we're expected to follow. And I've had a few people ask me about the auction firm license, and I tell people now, after taking the class and becoming an auctioneer, like, I would skip all of that and go to the auctioneer school, because you're getting 2 weeks of practical knowledge on actually doing this. What the auction firm license did is they just sent me a book of what is it?
The laws.
Yeah. I want to say 9703 or 9707, or I know I'm probably completely off. That tells you how much I've been studying it lately. But they just sent you a book and said, study this, and then you go down to Columbus and take a test. And the only reason I ended up passing was because I had already been doing contracts and settlements already before they told us we had to do it or get shut down. So when we got the license, I only read the book, but I already kind of knew the other stuff. So it was kind of applicable. It wasn't hard to figure out how to do a contract or a settlement, because we've already been doing it. So, but again, taking the auctioneer school, there's the application. You get to talk to Mark, who's had so much experience, and you get 2 weeks of not only going through the law, going through contracts, going through advertisements. That was another one we had to do that, when I took the auction firm license, I didn't know. They didn't tell us. You know, they just said basically study this. So I think they've come a little bit further down the road on that. But at the same token, unless somebody's really teaching you, you're not getting the same training and the same knowledge and the same background to be able to have a higher standard with what you do. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with an auction firm license, but the knowledge that we got from sitting in that class for 2 weeks, and now that we can do the online program and, you know, build out, you know, a day of the panel and, you know, even show them a sale. And, you know, the morning we talk about online scenarios. If you're doing it online, are you going through high bid? Are you going through your own site? Are you building it? You tying into your own customer base? How are you getting inventory? And we just kind of go through it all for people and break it down. I mean, that's another addition to and testament to why I tell people the class for an auctioneer's license is, in my opinion, a lot better than just an auction firm license. You can sell online all day after either way, but the knowledge you get is just hands down, you know.
And I've told Roy multiple times, best investment I made in 2024 was going to auctioneer school. Me, Christian, Roy, by far best investment I made in 2024, which was always part of my goals and dreams anyway. We've shared that from the beginning on the channel. And so that's just one more thing. And I got one more goal and dream that I've shared on the channel, and that's to open a make your own pizza restaurant. And everything else I've accomplished, I've started. So we'll get there. One day we'll get there.
What's the Hales pizza?
You think someone old like me is too old?
No, you should go. You and Conky should go. I'm telling you, you and Conky should both go.
I'm still trying to figure out if all I want to do is sell my own stuff, what is the value in, for example, knowing how to fill out a contract?
Conky, yesterday when you woke up, could you predict what was going to happen today?
Not really.
With accuracy. Because you told me you were going to the hearing and you thought the laws weren't going to stay, but you told me, no, it looks like they're going to. My point is this. Why not water the plant and watch it grow and see where it goes? So right now you're going, hey, I don't want to do that. You know, there's things I won't do either. I won't take consignments. I don't want the hassle of consignments. But Georgia and I were talking, and she goes, man, if somebody, she watched a video with me, you, and Noreen and Rob, and she's like, oh man, if we could only sell that, man, we could sell that. And she's like, I would take that consignment. And you know what? I would. And so I'm the first to say,
let her, if you want to go to, you go. I don't have
Noreen,
time.
he needs to go. So I tell you, I won't do any consignments, but that one that Rob and Roy looked at and that we were able to film, you guys invited me to be a part of that. We would have jumped on that. We would have jumped on that. And I would have done it. You'd never know. You never know.
You probably would have just bought it though.
I would have tried. I would have said, what do you want? Outright, I'll buy it all. I would have tried, but then and when they said no, then I would say, okay, I'll do it consignment.
They probably would have said, yeah. Depends how much you offered.
Did you try buying it?
I did not try. She was a bunch of auctioneers at the time.
Yeah.
And Roy was one, I was one, and a bunch of other people. And I was just lucky enough to get it. And I got the opportunity. So now I have to.
So what would have been wrong with any one of you who went to look at it to consign it if right in your paperwork you handed them, you had, or this is my offer to buy it outright?
Well, you could do that.
Yeah.
The thing is, like I tell people all the time, well, and we talked about this in auctioneer school, every situation you walk into is different.
Yep.
Some people might want to sell it. They don't want any. I walked over a guy. I went to a guy's house yesterday. He didn't want anything to do besides sell this stuff. He did not want anything on consignment, anything else. He goes, I don't care if you make, $1,000. I don't care. He said he sold his bedroom set the other day, and he said he sold it for like $200. He put it up online. He said he got like 50 inquiries. The first person show up, he goes, it was probably worth $3,000-$4,000 as a Lane mid-century modern bedroom set. But my point is, I mean, I'm sorry, I lost my whole train of thought there.
Some
Conky,
people just
They just
don't
want it
want
gone.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean,
And then some people you're
some
gonna
people want to consign only.
yeah.
I would have to think that some people just don't know what they want to do, and they don't know. They wouldn't be prepared for somebody to necessarily say, "Well, I'll give you this much right now."
I think each situation is definitely different, and then the situation with that particular house, like I don't think I would have been comfortable to offer them enough money for what I saw because it was worth more value than what I would have paid. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
for me, it was
Absolutely.
easier to want to liquidate it. And then there's the heartstrings because I think the dad passed in December or something like that. I'm not exactly sure when, but you know, they're going through a lot and they kind of knew something was there, but you know, they didn't want to just let it go like that, in my opinion. And there's no way I could lowball them for it.
You
Yeah.
guys want to know something
Any of
scary?
you guys got estimates? Anyone put a value on it?
I can't even. I didn't really see everything.
I figured it was probably if we did it, I was figuring it was going to be north of 20,000, about 25 at least, between 20 and 25,000, just from looking and not even digging into anything as much to see what was really the good gold, but just walking the house and the garages and seeing what was in there, easily 20, 25,000, if not more, easily.
And that's about. And here's the scary part: there are real estate investors that would have bought that house for the property, gotten a 40-yard dumpster out of there, just filled it up.
Yep.
Had crews of people just filling the dumpster with all those old toys, and had them hauled out of there just so they could slap a coat of paint on the house. And you guys all know this. You're all shaking your head, but it's true.
Well,
Yeah.
we were thinking over 2,000 lots, so that would be $10 a lot.
20,000.
So I would say it's probably a hair higher, but that's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Oh, look, my start. What I'll probably do is I'll probably run through that auction the very first thing and put $10 bids on just about everything. You know, everything that. But I'll do it on items that I know damn good well are
all 2,000 lots.
Maybe not all 2,000, but probably at least 1,500.
Noreen, sell the trailer.
I might need the money from selling the trailer.
I'm buying a Tonka truck.
So, if I may ask, if we figure that, you know, roughly, let's say that $20,000 to $25,000 mark, right? What would be a reasonable offer, you think, to try and pick up that kind of inventory?
Well, when they asked me, and I don't know if did you put this in your video, Jeremy, when you asked me
Probably.
in the basement? They said, "What would you pay for this lot?" And I said, based on what I've seen now, and I haven't seen the garages, I would be comfortable going up to $20,000. But that's
Where's
me.
dessert? Dinner was great. Where's dessert? Bring it, baby. Bring it.
But understand that I would buy a collection like that for 20 grand. I wouldn't give a crap whether I sold a piece out of it or not. Okay, so that's the difference between me and somebody buying that to resell. I think it'll go. I think that basement will go for over 20 grand.
We're going to find out.
Yep.
Everyone here gets a chance to bid on it. You had those two trucks that went the other night in your auction. What those finish at, Roy?
171 and 161.
Okay, Roy. Remember I said the one should hit 200. I was thinking the guy wanted to have 200 in it done, and he probably with a buyer's premium.
Yeah,
I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know why that one went to 171.
I don't either.
I mean, it's a nice truck and everything, and that generation of that Nylon's usually found beat up, and
I mean the condition's awesome.
Yeah, the condition's
Oh,
real
yeah.
beautiful. But show the other one real quick.
I mean, that was in the attic. They had a box of toys, just, you know, Fisher Price and some Tonkas, and obviously
Okay,
that one. Here's the other one.
That one went so high. if that had the orange roof, that wouldn't have gone that high. But the black roof one was only available in a set with the cement mixer. Okay, so to find that truck in that condition with a black roof, that's about what they go for. Is about, we're around $200.
Jeff loves it when Conky talks about the trucks. He loves it. He loves it.
I'm telling Rob, how does he know this stuff?
You know,
He knows about
Hey,
the
we-
black roof, Jeff.
You got into discussion before about the different color pink of cars, and there was only so many made of a certain color pink, and they made a mistake in the pink, and it was in 1971, and there was only so many made, and there were.
Oh, that's the magenta sugar. Yeah, there's a registry for magenta sugar caddies. Where if you have one, you join the registry and you register your magenta sugar caddy. And there was I don't know, last time I looked, there was 14 or 18 of them known to exist.
That's crazy.
Conky probably won't be able to build his building after the
Oh, I'll build my building.
He's going to build it
I
out.
gotta have some place to put the Tonkas.
He's going to build it out of the semi trucks.
He's gonna have to build the building because his house is gonna be full of Tonkas.
Do you want to see what my garage looks like? I took a picture of my wife's car when I put the front end on it.
Oh my god!
And all you see behind it is a wall of. Let's see if I can share this picture. Hang on. Present, share screen.
The best thing is I bought this unit, and I thought I was going to have to go to way down.
So look in the background at the shelf if you can.
I got it. Here it comes.
See that? You see all the Tonkas? I had to put that shelf up to hold all the Tonkas. There's shelves in the back of the garage full of Tonkas. There's shelves down here with Tonkas on it. Shelves all over the damn place. So I'm running out of room to put the toys.
But you got the car in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put the front bumper and the grill and the headlights and all that on it. So I was taking a picture of it for Noreen.
Looks like you're running out of room for the car.
Let's face it, guys. It's a good thing I don't collect stuff. We barely have room to live here. You have to, Rob. You have to block his bids from your auctions.
No, he's not going to do that. He wants the money.
After the next auction, he gets one more auction, Noreen.
He collects Tonkas and she collects Conky.
There you go.
He's enough.
It's her Conky collection.
That's all I need to Conky. That's it.
Hey.
Love you, babe.
Oh, you too.
Oh, the Conky collection.
Yeah, whoever gets to sell my collection when I kick off that's gonna be one hell of a concern.
We're gonna bury you with the Conky.
There you go.
We're gonna put you in a big U-Haul truck with all your stuff and put you right in the ground. We're gonna have Jeremy use his backhoe and
put me in a big U-Haul truck with my nylon U-Hauls and away I go.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my 26-foot box truck for you, Conky. We can bury you in that thing. Oh, he's got it.
There's that.
Oh yeah,
that's nice.
All right, guys. Yeah.
Did you buy it?
Oh yeah, pick that up. This is here in the office. Yeah, buddy. Now I just got to find Optimus Prime. It's crazy, all the ones that I've had, and
Sure, Lisa was thrilled.
I don't know if I'd say thrilled, but
He wasn't
and there's
thrilled.
this one.
You bought both?
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, I had to. It
So
was
you
in
had
a box.
You
so.
bought those out of your own auctions?
No, I don't put them in my auctions. I don't bid on them.
You did a pick 'em.
Yeah. So basically, if I get something like if there's something in auction that I like, I'll just try to make a deal. I don't buy from our auctions because you just never know. Somebody, it's bad enough people think you bid people up, and they think all auctioneers are doing something nefarious, or so I make it a point not to. That could have went in the auction, but I made a deal, and they let me go ahead and pick them up for $200 for them all, both. So
I give you 3.
No. Finally got them.
300 now, 4. Now 5. 400 now, 500 to go.
Yeah. 4.5.
4.5, 5, 5.5.
Cutting that auction off.
Yeah.
We didn't get to that. Get to the good money yet, Roy.
So I'm I got some shelves out of the Painesville storage unit. I'm put up in the office, and then I'll put them up on the shelf.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
one of the few things I collect, and then I have some various random things I've just been picking up that I keep, but I'm gonna put some of it around the office so that when I come in, I can look at some of the stuff like the Cutco knives I got. Best buyout I did. The people they just wanted the space. They didn't care that much what was in the pile of stuff, and I made them an offer for $250, Lisa and I, and we made over 10 grand off that buyout. $250, and it's like it's amazing. And we still have stuff we're selling from it. We just sold. So the guy was a Marine. He did 2 tours in Nam, and we had that's where we first learned about knives. So buck and all that stuff, we were selling them like hotcakes on eBay, left and right, $100, $200, $300 knives. I kept the Marine knives, and I got like a Marine Cutco knife. Actually, I kept all the Cutco knives because he had a ton of those, and anything that had the Marines on it, kept those. I got his riding vest, so that hangs here in my office. And then I, selling magazines, Desert Eagle, 44, 50 cal, and 357. Been sitting on the shelf for about, I don't know, I think it's been 2 years since we bought this. I didn't even look into them, and picked them up when we got to the new warehouse. Found out those things are selling for like 40. We sold for like $45 a pop. I mean, we had 6 of each, so it was 18 magazines. We're almost out of them. I listed those a few weeks ago, and we're down to our last little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. So, best buyout I ever did.
Did you have? You said there were magazines. Did you have any trouble shipping them?
No, not the magazines.
You didn't. How did you ship them?
I put them in a box.
Post office, UPS,
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 or USPS.
Okay. Because UPS, if you ship something that they think is a gun part, they'll pull it out of the package and throw it away. I ordered, my cousin sold some magazines on eBay and shipped them UPS, and they never got there. I ordered hand grips for step mills for exercise equipment. Hand grips with that are supposed to have the heart rate grip in them. They had a little thing for the thumb switches, and because they looked like pistol grips, when Life Fitness shipped them to me, UPS opened the package, removed them, and then taped the package back up, and I got what was left in the package.
And they couldn't figure out it says Life Fitness.
Yeah, they
and the box says Life Fitness, not End of Life Fitness.
I don't know, but that's UPS's policy to do that.
Is to take things that they have nothing to do with firearms whatsoever and destroy them, and give you back a box with the taped up that has like
basically it was just at that point it was
instructions in the nuts and bolts.
At that point it was a padded envelope. It was just a padded envelope full of screws. Is all it was.
It sounds like you got well.
I'm taking a hand grip with a hole in one end is not a gun.
But it's a gun part. It looked like a gun part, therefore they removed it from the package and destroyed it.
That's crazy.
So anybody watching, if you're shipping gun parts, do not ship through United Parcel Service. They will, but they have to see it. I mean, so I can order these grips from Life Fitness, but I have to order them with enough parts so that they put them in a box instead of in a padded envelope. That's I get them when they come in a box. When they come in a padded envelope, this doesn't happen.
Can't you just see if they will ship it USPS?
They won't.
So let me get this straight. You guys buy old toys that have been in a box that have never been played with, and then you put them on a shelf and never play with them.
You see that?
Yes.
And why?
Yes.
Just
because I played with them when I was younger. So
it makes you feel good.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, I could take that out and play with it.
But
I may one day, but honestly,
he won't.
I wouldn't do it unless I had like a scrub free clean floor, and there was nothing to run it into.
Oh,
You know,
like,
when you play,
wouldn't go in the sandbox.
no. Oh god.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
that's why most of my toys didn't make it.
Yeah.
The sandbox.
They got used
Yeah.
and abused.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can let you go, Jeff, if you want.
Thanks, man.
Have a
Jeff.
good night.
Guys, have a
Jeff,
good evening.
Have a good night.
I'll see you in the morning, Jeff.
If you're lucky.
Oh man, unlucky maybe.
Not if he sees you first.
Oh man. Yeah, so it's been a crazy week. And then yesterday, Rory and I mean, how long was that auction?
Like, I'd say 2.5 hours.
It was long.
Yeah. And thank God he put some of them together, some of those common owners. So that was frustrating. That whole scenario, a lot of people. It was hot out.
Too many
That was a
people.
good thing.
All the units I want to buy, everyone's been against me. I tried to do
Rob bid me up on a unit.
You
I
won
thought I was going to get it for 300. Rob jumped in and he was like, "No, you're going to pay more."
I didn't get that one, did I?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
With the
You
one with
bought-
the games? No.
Yeah, you bought that one, yeah. I
And
like
then
that
Guapo
unit.
bid me up on that safe unit. I just wanted to open the safe. I didn't care about anything.
I said, why you told everyone there's a safe in there? No one would have known there's a safe in there.
But
That was a nice safe. Hopefully
nobody was bidding on it though. I mean, I dropped a 10 and hell, he should have hammered it, but you know, I know
Dean
Dean
really
knows
likes that.
somebody.
He really goes long on those. That's why it took
Yeah.
2.5 hours. If I was there, it would have taken 2.5 hours. I tell you what, I would have sold that in an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. But the key is you got to move the people. As soon as they know it's time to bid, it's time to bid. No time to wait around and think about it. And man, he was dragging them out.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times I'm like, he should have threw the hammer down. I lost 2 of those units because he was dragging them out so long. And certain people over there not paying attention. Also, I'm like, oh, I'll just bid because Rob's bidding on the unit. Kills me, Conky.
So Saturday you're helping Dean with an estate sale.
State auction, yes.
State auction.
Right by Avery's house.
So
Yep.
Roy, you going to that estate auction?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop in and check it out. So I know there's a live storage unit auction, but it's in PA, and yeah, we opted not to go. But yeah, I'll go check this one out up the street. I mean, how can I not, you know?
You do have 2 units to clean out, right?
Nah, just one. I did the one already.
Or you did one already? The safe
Yeah,
one's done.
Yeah. I mean, hell, as a matter of fact, the rest, everything's on the curb now. Because it wasn't anything but mattresses and, you know, in the safe. So that's gone. The other one we'll pick up tomorrow, and then Saturday we'll swing by and check out the auction, and then come work at the warehouse. Start listing some stuff, getting stuff out of here. So got a warehouse sale going up soon. We got another estate sale we're working on. There isn't a probate, so we probably won't call it an estate, but yeah, the parents passed and the house has been sitting there for 12 years empty. So we're finally in there. Yeah.
So what you need to do, what the community needs to do, since the law won't let you use the word estate, is just come up with a new nomenclature like dead person stuff. and you know, sorry if that sounds crass, but you know.
A different term. Yeah, I think we have to work on that one, Conky.
Oh
Dead
man,
person.
don't tell me I took these pictures off. I wanted to show you a good picture, but I think you might like this one, but I think it's off my phone. All right, maybe.
You find it?
Nah, but
What's your next? So your next auction's going to be in a couple weeks, Roy?
we're trying to get this one up, and it'll be in Lorraine, but hopefully we can have it up and ready early next week. So
the house was sitting for 12 years empty.
Yep. The guy just
Well, what are you
wasn't
auctioning off?
motivated to, a lot of emotional strings and all that. He wasn't ready to let it go. So
you're selling the house? Well, so there's nothing in the house?
no, we're just doing the chattels in the house.
House is
And
full
then-
of stuff, dogs.
Okay, I was confused by the word empty. So there's
No one lived there for 12 years.
Oh, here we go.
Sat vacant for 12 years, Conky. Think of all the property taxes over 12 years.
I know. It's crazy. But I wonder if I can make this work. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you this picture, because here's another childhood thing right here. I'm sure you guys like this one.
And this is in the house?
Yeah. So in the house, their kids are grown and out of the house. So they cleared out their attic because they live like right down the street, and brought this over. And there it is.
Nice.
Is this going on the auction?
Yep.
So you have Battle Armor He-Man on the left. And then that's regular He-Man there. Looks like soft heads both.
No, those aren't soft heads.
Nope, they're not.
Nope.
Oh, there you go.
But I mean, we're not talking just He-Man. We got Prince Adam. We got not Battle Cat, but we got Skeletor with the soft head, and the Panther, and I don't know. Can I change this?
It's gotta be a way. Hold on. The thing is, they got all their weapons.
Yep.
That reminds me of the one time I bought that one storage unit. I think I had 40 complete He-Man figures. And like 10 or 15 that weren't complete. And I bought the unit all because I seen one He-Man toy that was upside down. And I go to Shane, I say, you see that right there? He goes, what's that? And I said, that's a He-Man toy. They might have a He-Man collection in there. So I bought the unit. Best He-Man collection I ever bought. I sold it all.
Yeah, I don't know. There we go.
No, nice.
But I got both.
So that's Snake Mountain.
Yep. And we got Castle Grayskull.
Did you test it?
I tested Castle Grayskull,
I'm talking about Snake Mountain because there's a microphone. That's a microphone, that thing that pulls out the top, and then you talk through there and it changes your voice.
So the problem was they left batteries in it. So
okay. That's why I was just wondering if it's tested. So that doesn't work. And that just if it does work, it adds a lot of value because most of them don't work.
Yeah, that one I gotta make sure I show that. Yeah. It's almost complete. I think everything might be here. I said the rails though down here.
There's a door that goes over that circle part on the left under there. I think there's a door that goes right there, but I could be wrong. But I thought there's a round door that opens up that looks like like a metal gate or something.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong though. I thought there's a door that goes there. Other than that, it looks pretty complete.
Yeah, it was
I liked Snake Mountain.
So that's coming down.
They would have had Eternia, man. You would have been set.
What's that?
Eternia. You ever hear Eternia?
Yeah.
The big playset. That was like the last playset they made, but that one was giganto. But if you could find a complete Eternia, you're talking, I don't know what, 4,000 or 5,000 maybe.
Wow.
Well, the problem is that like all the track would break. There was like a train that went around the whole playset, Conky, and to find that track complete, not broken, it's like very difficult.
So if you found one of those sets like still sealed in the box,
well, let's find out what it's worth now. Eternia playset complete. It says put Eternia in there instead of
a bunch of little files and a briefcase.
If I could find one.
Yeah, that's just it. That's why they're worth so much. Try finding one.
Well, you can find a lot. It's just the more complete. Like here's one. It says 98% complete. It sold for $2,850.
Wow.
Wow.
Full screen me real quick. But see that train track right up there, Conks?
Oh, is it like elevated on the?
Yeah, it's elevated. That all broke plastic, all that plastic like that.
Yeah, I can see why.
Mm.
You'd set it up, and if you tripped over it in the middle of the night, it just.
Like, here's one that just had pieces. This sold for $1,000.
Oh wow!
Now, back in the days when the houses, I used to buy and sell all these houses, and they were all in foreclosure. I used to have a key to all the houses. I walked in this one house, right on the floor, attorney a playset. I had to take it.
Did you know its value? So you knew its value at the time, even.
Yeah, I knew it was valuable. It was missing almost all these parts, but just to find one is just so hard, and to find it like that. And all these houses, the only thing they're doing is all getting broken into, trashed. This house is already broken into. I already stole the water heater, the plumber, the plumbing, the furnace. But that was 2009, 2010. All those houses, that's all they were. So I'd go to all these houses and say, yep. So I'd have to write down a list to figure out which ones we wanted to buy, you know. But I was like, I couldn't leave the attorney place out there. I took it. I will admit it.
At that point.
But no one owned it. The house, it was like almost in a state of limbo at this point in time because the city of Cleveland, what happened was like these foreclosed houses, the banks and stuff gave them to the city or the county.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the county's like, what the heck are we going to do with all these houses? I mean, they're going to thousands and thousands of houses in foreclosure. They didn't know what to do, so they started giving all the houses to neighborhood development groups. So I worked with a neighborhood development group, and then I would get the list of houses and go and look at the houses, and then we'd put an offer and say we would take these 5 houses or these 10 houses or whatever.
What's that?
I have no clue. $5,000 or $8,000 a house.
Huh.
I don't know what it is, Conky. But on that note, I guess it's a good time to pray. Right?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do a quick prayer here. Well, Lord, thank you again for bringing us together in your name and this great friendship that we have. But thank you for keeping us safe this week and letting us to give the knowledge to the next generation of auctioneers. Lord, anyone tonight that's listening that may have any issues, problems, concerns that you may be able to help them with, Lord, please find the best way possible to help them with it. It might not be the way they might want it done, but it'd be the best way to be done through you, Lord. And thank you once again for just this awesome group of people, all these awesome community that we have in this YouTube world. And just thank you for keeping us, safe and happy, and just this friendship that we have, Lord. Amen.
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 It's just a great bond, a great friendship. We just had a great week. I mean, I got to see Roy. I don't even know. Monday, I got to see Roy. Wednesday, I got to see Conky on Sunday, and Noreen and Jeremy. And then like yesterday, it was just at the auction. So many people were there. I got to see Dave and Frank. I haven't seen those guys. I was like, is that Dave? And there's so many people there. All of a sudden, you just keep like running. And people are like, oh, I didn't even see you there. See you there and all stuff. So it was a good time. It was a huge turnout. The weather was nice. Originally, I forgot how many units he's supposed to have, like 35 or something like that. So I forgot. But he got a huge turnout, and it was awesome. And I ended up buying 2 units. You get to see those units. I don't know when the video is. Tomorrow's video. Just Jeff's parents' estate. Bidding is up now. Unbelievable stuff there. There's a truck, trailer, antique car, restored 1958 Ford 8N tractor. There's gold jewelry, Masonic stuff, silver coins, Pyrex. I don't know. I can keep going on and on. There's so much stuff. 1,200 and some lots at that auction. We have our auction this Saturday. some awesome amplifiers in there, some great cameras, video games, toys. There's all kinds of stuff in that auction. Next Saturday's auction, once again, so much good stuff. And then we'll be having another comic book auction coming up. So appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, Roy, when's your next? You gonna do a Whatnot anytime up?
Whatnot to be Sunday, 5 p.m.
So 5 p.m. Sunday, go to Avery's All In on Whatnot.
The Avery's All In on Whatnot.
Bam.
And our next online auction will probably start Monday or Tuesday. Go to recycleindio.com.
Beautiful. And if you go on his page on YouTube, you could click right there. It could take you right to his website. Everything else right on YouTube. There's a part there's like
exactly
3 other things. You guys can check it out. Boom, click there and go to check out his thing. And then Conky tomorrow about what, 8:45, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So right after What the Hales, he has his Whatnot tomorrow start about 7 o'clock. Then he'll send everybody over to Conky right afterwards about 8:45, 9 o'clock. Conky and Noreen. They'll be selling more than just their love. It did come out right. You know what I'm saying, Conky. Are you blushing again, Conky?
Why do I hang out with you guys?
And all the good stuff. Woo!
You look a little red there, Conky. You all right?
They'll be giving their love away for free. They won't be selling it. Free love. They're like in the 70s and 60s here. Anyway,
I think it's illegal to pay for it, isn't it?
Yeah, you can give it away for free, Conky. You can't charge anybody for love. But so 7:45, 8 o'clock. I mean 8:45, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Conky with an E. See how it's spelled down there, Conky Cam? But you got to put Conky with an E sales on Whatnot. Conky sales Whatnot tomorrow, and then Saturday. As always, Conky's live, 8 o'clock, Conks?
Yep.
So 8 o'clock, Conky and Noreen. And who knows what the dog got into this week?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Week ain't over yet.
And Conky went to court today.
Yes.
Conky went to court. That's why I should have had the title. I should have been like, Conky went to court. I should have had the judge like this.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
Conky went to court. So, anything you guys want to say? Roy, you anything you want to add?
Just keep an eye out. We all got some good stuff coming down the pipeline.
Got some good
whether
videos
it's on
coming out.
YouTube, whether it's sales. If you can't find what you're looking for here, it's there or there. I mean, plenty of stuff to sell, plenty of stuff to buy. Good deals coming down the pipeline.
There's gonna be something for everybody, that's for sure. We all have something for everybody.
Yeah.
If you must find something you like in the next month, then you're not looking hard enough. So, but we appreciate anything you want to say, Conky?
Yeah. Nobody go to Rob's auction when he's selling a Tonka because I want to be the only one bidding.
I'll have just Conky bidding all by himself. He'll win all the bids for $1. He'll put $10 bids on everything. He's gonna come home with 1,000 lots. You better build bigger shelves, Conky.
I'm gonna have to, yeah.
You better get that building put up.
Yeah.
You're going to need some display cases for some of those pieces.
Oh, man. All by myself. Anyone have anything else to say besides good night?
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and check out all of our YouTube channels. And we got a lot of great stuff coming.